Hello everybody, Hanson CTX here. One of our fellow CTX riders asked about how to change the oil in the bike, so I thought I'd throw a really quick video together for this routine maintenance. Very simple job. Anyone can do it if you have the right tools and you have a little bit of time. The more you do this, practice makes perfect. You'll never take your bike to the shop to have oil changed again. The tools you'll need: a drain pan, a funnel, a torque wrench, 17mm socket with a socket wrench, and a oil filter removal tool. I have multiple because of all of my vehicles. I don't use these on my motorcycle though, although this one was bought to be used on my motorcycle. I now use a K&N 204 filter, and that requires a socket. It's so much easier to use because I don't have to try to fit that on there. And your oil and an oil filter, which I don't have here. This is the oil that I use, Mobil 1. So some of you like Mobil 1, some of you don't. Oh well, that's what I use. This is the only motor oil I use on motorcycles. So what do? First thing we do is we take that pan and we put it underneath the bike, underneath the drain plug. Then we remove the front valve cover. Simply pull from this side forward and out, and it just comes off. The drain, the fill cap is here. Remove the fill cap. Then using your socket and your socket wrench, remove the drain plug. And of course, at that point, all of the oil will begin draining into the container. If you have a center stand, great. Put the bike on the center stand before you do any of this. If not, leave it on a side stand. When the oil looks like it's almost finished draining, stand over your bike and stand the bike upright and let it drain all the way out. You might not need a friend to kind of help you with that. Otherwise, yeah, you can still just kind of guess. But eventually all the oil will be drained out. Replace the fill cap. I mean not the fill cap, the drain plug. And once you've done that, you can then move the pan back behind the rear end of the bike and find your oil filter. My oil filter is right here. It's a K&N. And you remove your oil filter. Once your oil filter is removed, it will drain. Put your brand new oil filter back on. And when that's done, you're ready to put new oil in your bike. So at that point, you take your funnel and you put oil in your bike. This bike takes 3.9 quarts, almost 4 quarts. And of course, you can use your viewer here to keep an eye on the level if your bike is level when you're filling it up. When you're done, tighten up the cap. Replace the cover. Lastly, torque specifications. In the shop manual, torque specifications for routine maintenance. Engine oil drain bolt, 21 foot-pounds. Engine oil filter cartridge, 19 foot-pounds. So you just use that wrench. When you put on the other parts, make sure everything is snug, and you're done. Bravo. Do your own oil.